a giant Boeing 777, 239 souls on board. In the modern age of satellites, global tracking, and instant communication, this should be impossible. Yet, on March 8, 2014, Flight MH370 simply vanished. But to understand how a plane could disappear, we must first return to where the journey began. The flight departed Kuala Lumpur just after midnight. The weather was calm. The crew, Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah, a veteran with over 18,000 flight hours, and First Officer Farik Abdul Hamid on one of his final training flights. Their destination, Beijing, China. Nothing appeared unusual. At 1:19 a.m., the co-pilot made the final radio call.
Good night, Malaysia 370.
Acknowledging a routine handover to Vietnamese air traffic control. After that, radio silence. 2 minutes later, at 1:21 a.m., the plane's transponder, which sends location and altitude to civilian radar, was manually turned off. Civilian radar lost track of the plane entirely. But Malaysia's military radar still detected an unidentified aircraft, making a sharp turn west, crossing back over the Malaysian peninsula, then out over the Andaman Sea. This was not the direction to Beijing. And yet, the plane kept going. For 7 more hours, MH370 kept flying. The only evidence, hourly handshakes with a communications satellite. These pings eventually traced a path far south, deep into the Indian Ocean, one of the most remote places on Earth. No distress call, no contact. With no traces of MH370, the search began. The search was massive, the largest in aviation history, covering over 120,000 square kilometers of ocean floor. Years later, only small fragments of the plane washed ashore, thousands of kilometers from the suspected crash site. The main wreckage was never found. And with no answers of how MH370 went missing, theories began to grow. Was it a deliberate act by the pilot, locking the crew out? A hijacking that went wrong? A sudden fire that knocked out communications? Or could there be something more secret, hidden from the public eye? Every theory brings more questions than answers. Until the wreckage is found, the fate of Flight MH370 will remain one of the greatest mysteries of our time.